What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today I'm delighted because the lovely folks at UVS have gone and sent me both of the Street Fighter Challenger Series decks. Street Fighter 6, which I need to on the Switch actually, but regardless, it's very cool. Obviously I have Street Fighter 6, don't get me wrong. Obviously I have Street Fighter 6. I love Street Fighter 6. And sure, Guile isn't in these decks, but you know who is? Ryu, Luke, Chun-Li, and Jamie. And shout out to the lovely folks at UVS. They always send a playmat. Whenever they send me stuff to do an opening, they're very lovely. They always send a playmat, which it's a lovely little touch. Like you may have noticed on this channel, when I do openings, I like to have an appropriate playmat on which to do my opening. And UVS are brilliant. They just always send a playmat. And I love that. And if anyone from UVS is watching this, thank you for that. That's very cool. So what we have is... There we go, I was going to say. We got our bonus pack, we'll get there in a minute. And then we've got our regular deck. Now there is a nice little booklet here, showing you the cards, telling you how to play and all that good stuff. And then we got the alt art card gallery as well. That is what you can get from your packs. General rule is you kind of want the character cards. That's a general rule here. But we'll have a look what we get in a moment. So, let's have a quick little flick through these decks and get a little bit hyped about Street Fighter 6 in UVS. This was one of the sets I was very excited for when it was announced. Obviously, you saw the other day I did my Turtles reveals and they gave me Mikey. And I'm still so hyped they gave me Mikey. Definitely the best Turtles character. But now they've gone and sent me this as well. So yeah, sponsored video and all of that. But shout out to the lovely folks at UVS. They've been very nice to me lately. Sending me Street Fighter decks, giving me Michelangelo cards to reveal. It's just something cool about that. They're very nice. They treat me nicely. And I appreciate it. Right, let's get rolling. So, we have your Chun-Li character card there. Looks bootyful. And then we got our Jamie character card. Kind of need two of them, that's the whole point. We then got ourselves some ultra rares. We've got Aerial Kikosho. We got two copies of Arrow Kick. I dropped one, but there's the other one. And we got ourselves two copies of Breaking. Oh my word, the foils keep coming. Couple copies of 100 Lightning Kicks. We've all sat there and spammed the button. Don't pretend you haven't. We've all done it. Phantom Sway. Now these are rares, not ultra rares, but they're still lovely foiled. Back to ultra rares with Dance of the Phoenix. That is a decent little chunk of very nice foil cards that I need to get in sleeves and get into a binder AS. Well, no, that's a lie. Get them into sleeves, play a bunch of games, put them in a binder when I've had my fill. So we got Drive Parry. We got 4 copies of that one. We got ourselves Back Shaver. Again, we got ourselves, is that 4 copies or 3 copies? 3 copies of that one. Falling Crane. Got ourselves 3 of those. We got Swagger Step, 3 of those. We got Tensho Kicks, 3 of those. We got Azure Kung Fu Instructor. We got, I think, 4 copies of those. Very nice. Elegance and Beauty. You know, there's a bunch of kicks coming here from Chun-Li. Not a coincidence. Guardian Angel of Chinatown. Got to place that one. Hates Lectures. I mean, I don't blame you, honestly. No one likes lectures. Inherited Will. Oh, look, it's another kick attack. Another kick. Who could have seen that coming? We got Shifting Gears. Very nice. We got Street Hero. And then we got Young Boss of Chinatown. So there's a quick run through the deck. Very impressed with the number of foil cards, the ultra rares, etc. And having the 2 characters. An excellent touch. But one of the coolest things about the Challenger Series decks is that you do get yourself your little bonus pack. What's it actually specifically called? The Collector's Booster Pack. And in here, you get yourself some lovely foil cards, which is definitely one of the most exciting things. I kind of love this because, you know, you get your sealed deck. It's going to be the same every time. The decks, they have a set deck list. I've just shown you what that is. But then you also get your collector pack. So you're going to get something a little bit different. And it kind of gives that lovely balance of getting your pre-made deck that you can play with, but then also having something fun to open. My fists solve my problems. Cool. Fist of the Ages. You'll notice these are from the other deck, I believe. There's Young Boss of Chinatown. We got Rising Uppercut. Luke's Sweep. Falling Crane is from this deck. Very nice. You got half a dozen cards there. Extra foil cards to fit in very nicely. No character there, unfortunately, but hey-ho, we've still got ourselves the other deck. I do love these Challenger Series decks. Like, I know this is a sponsored video, right? So, please, as always on a sponsored video, take everything I say with a pinch of salt. I've just popped the pack to one side. It's still there, don't worry. Take everything I say with a pinch of salt, obviously. But I love the way they do these. Like, the care that goes into the decks is great. I love that. The design of the decks is awesome. But then, you know, just simple things like they don't need to do the collector pack. There's no real reason to do it other than just to give something extra cool for the people that enjoy it. And I just think that's a lovely touch, honestly. I think it's wonderful. Right. Okay. So let's open the Ryu deck. Come on. We all played as Ryu. We've all done it. We all know the main attacks. And then we got Luke there as well. So there you go, 2 character cards for the deck. Then we've got Avenger Impaler. You've got 2 copies, Hashigeki, of all of these, of course. Pale Rider. Got some ultra rares and just some rares. It's the foil or black border that says it. And there we go. And then the Unending Path as well. So, again, quite a few foil cards to start us off with. And then we got the rest of the deck. We've got Burnout. Full 4 copies there. We got Crouching Medium Kick. I mean, what else are you going to call it? We got Luke Sweep, and it's a Crouching Medium. We all know what that means. We got Sandblast. We got Solar Plexus Strike. Very nice. Battle holds the answer. The art on these, by the way. I love the art on these. Very nice. We got ourselves Endlessly Doting. Place out of that, I believe. We got Excessively Buff Forearms. Love the name of that card. That's kind of cool. Fist of the Ages. That's one of the ones we got in our bonus pack on the other deck. My Fist Solve Problems. Another one we got in the bonus pack of the other deck. Not Now I'm Gaming. Man, I know that feeling. Strength in Diligence. Place out of those. I put 2 down at the same time. And then we've got Vagrant Truth Seeker. Nice. Describes Ryu quite well. So, 2 decks, 2 leaders in each, or 2 characters in each, I should say. And then you've got all your foil cards, your ultra rares and your rares. You've got your complete decks, and then you've got your collector pack as well. But we've only opened one of the 2 collector packs now, haven't we? We've still got a collector pack sitting here unopened. What am I going to do? Not open it? Nah, mate. That does not sound like me. Wait, that's the last one. I've already opened that one. This one, however, this one has not previously been opened. So let's crack it open and see what's inside. Hoping for a character card, of course. Or at least no doubles. So Vagrant Truth Seeker. Very nice. That's one we didn't have previously. Endlessly Doting. Shifting Gears. Oh, that one does look beautiful. Look at that arrow kick, the altar arrow kick there. Very nice indeed. Sandblast, and finish off with Solar Plexus Strike. So, we can quickly lay out all of our... That's what we got from the second collector pack. We'll just compare it quickly to the one from the first collector pack. In both of them, we got one kind of borderless card, and the rest standard. Did we double up on any of these? I don't believe that we did. Am I going dumb here? I'm not seeing any that are in both. Okay. That's not bad. Okay, I'm digging that. That makes me happy. I like having, 12 different cards from the 2 bonus packs. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I've kind of done it now. I've opened the decks. I've shown you the decks. I've opened the collector packs. I've shown you the collector packs. I think it might be time we have to say goodbye now, which is a little bit sad. So one more shout out to the lovely folks over at UVS for being kind enough to send these over. Massively appreciated on my part. I love these Challenger Series decks. And again, it says a lot, the fact that they're willing to send, a playmat every time I do one of these openings, just to make the opening look cooler. It is noted and appreciated. So, now it's over to you guys. Tell me what you think about these Challenger Series decks. Tell me what you think about Street Fighter 6. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then the usual deal, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. One more shout out to the lovely folks over at UVS for being awesome. And yeah, look after yourselves till next time. My name's Ross, and you've been watching a pretty excitable Wossy Plays. Bye.